Dina's going to be hopping on a bus right out in the circle that could help save lives across Chicago. Don't go away.
It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. And I know how to save lives.
You saw the outside of it. If this bus pulls up, get on. It is a bus tour so busy, it's extended its stay in Chicago beyond the date set for February's American Heart Month. You know, 1 in 3 Americans have some form of heart disease. So Loyola University Health System is rolling this bus up to retail stores, gyms, churches, and everything in between, offering 6 discounted tests for a fraction of the cost of a full doctor's visit. So Brad Falco is here with us right now. He's doing some tests on our patient here who has already been through the ringer here. What are the types of tests that you're doing on this bus?
We do cardiovascular tests, so we do 3 ultrasounds, usually, one on your carotid arteries, one on your
carotid artery is the artery that goes to
leads
the
to your brain. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We look for any plaque buildup. That's usually a sign that you're, more likely to have a stroke, things like that. And then we look at your heart, make sure all the valves are working correctly, muscle function is, where it should be, things like that.
And these are basically non-invasive tests, but they can tell you a lot about a person's heart health.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
And what are the types of things that you have found for people who otherwise may have thought that they were healthy?
Arteries that are completely blocked, or over 50% plaque buildup, things like that. That a real danger level that we want to send them in.
When you're talking about that, that's like a walking time bomb. Someone who could have a stroke or a heart attack at any moment.
Definitely.
Okay, so you're going to do a little ultrasound here, just to show you how simple it is. Literally, it's like going to a doctor's office, but you're coming on this great little RV here. And we'll be able to see, I don't know if you can get a shot, Lothar, on the screen there. And then you can tell us what we're looking at.
Yep, these are his carotid artery here. Here's where it splits. One going to his brain, one to his face. This area here is usually a common site for plaque buildup.
And you can see that's just a clear path, so you're healthy.
Yep.
And then when someone comes on the bus, what are they paying for these tests here?
Our basic package is $179. That gets you the 3 ultrasound tests and also an EKG, a circulation test, and a hardening of the arteries test.
Okay. And normally these tests would be upwards of $2,000 if we're going to the doctor's office, certainly. When you talk about the EKG and some of the electrical tests, what are you looking for with those, just so people understand them a little bit?
We try to make sure that the rhythm is correct. AFib is a common one that people aren't aware that they have, and that, just doesn't let the heart output as much as it should.
Right, and in that vein, you might be short of breath a little bit, but sometimes people think that's normal. But
right,
it's not.
If you're out of shape, you think it's normal, and it's actually a bigger issue.
Are there other things that people should be looking for to give them an indication they need to go to the doctor, or they need to find this bus in terms of symptoms, to say, you know what, something's wrong with my heart?
Right, any chest pain or shortness of breath that you're not, you have no explanation for. If you're just tired sitting around the house or sitting on the couch and you have chest pain, things like that.
We talk so much about other diseases, but really heart disease is the #1 killer in this country, and I think that people don't realize that, and they take for granted their own heart health.
Right.
So how many people have you tested through this bus in the time that it's been rolling in February?
In February, we usually do, I personally scan about 15 to 16 a day.
Okay.
So we run 6 days a week.
And then the decision was to continue it, right? Because there's still people coming up. Well, you're doing a lot of good, You feeling good? You got mostly clear?
I feel fantastic.
Okay, so you just decided to do this because you saw it there and you thought I should check out my health.
Yes, I'm just a guy that never goes to the doctor. This was right up my...
And now you have and you're healthy. I'm glad to hear it.
Yes.
If you want dates and bus locations around the Chicago area, you can call 800-6TEST or 1-800-749-8378. You can also check out the web at LoyolaMedicineHealthFair.com, and we'll have a link on our website, WGNTV.com/midday. Great, thank you.